This has been on order for about a couple of weeks now. I'm sort of about halfway through it.
And how much would that cost somebody?
That would be about £275.
What about the new legislation? Because that's designed to stop you building this sort of equipment. Are you going to continue?
I shall try, but I'll have to completely review my method of operation. Let's leave it at that, I think.
Pyers can sell up to 3 transmitters a week to new stations or existing pirates who've had their equipment confiscated by the courts. A strange quirk in the present law prevents an engineer taking a transmitter until a court hearing. So what happened 10 minutes after leaving the Greek station, which had been raided by the RIS men earlier that Friday evening? It was back on the air. The radio interference service was partly responsible for getting a reform of the 35-year-old law, but even with new powers, the RIS will probably still find it difficult to enforce it. The new director of the service, Dr. Alan Whitehouse, explained the problem like this.
We've got about 85,000 complaints a year, 260 technical staff. This is the same number of staff that were dealing with the order of 35,000 complaints a year 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. Therefore, inevitably, the waiting list for having your interference complaint dealt with has become quite long.
A review of the RIS is due to take place soon, and it's generally felt that unless the service gets more resources, the problem of pirate radio will continue to grow. Certainly, Greek pirates like Tommy, who's already been fined £150, isn't worried about tougher law.
We planned from the beginning that we were going to broadcast no matter what the government brings out in new legislation. We have to appreciate that these things are going to happen, heavy fines, going to prison. If that's going to frighten me, I have to give it up now, but it doesn't frighten me. Well, it does frighten me, but there's no way I'm going to give it up now. This has become a fight.
And for the men of the RIS, a service, it said, suffering from poor morale, they're hoping the new legislation will make their job easier.
It is a frustrating situation, but you have to just do it the best you can.
Hopefully, we're looking forward to increased powers.